We go with example 2, y equals x squared minus 8x plus 20. Okay, first thing I want to do is identify my a, my b, and my c. Okay, so we've got my a value is 1, my b value is negative 8, and my c value is positive 20. So I'm going to go next, x equals negative b over 2 times a, negative b over 2 times a, so I'm going to put a negative 8 in for the b, a 1 in for the a, so that leaves me with a positive 8 over 2, which is 4. Do not try to enter this in the calculator at one step. That can be a nightmare with putting the parentheses in. So I've got x equals 4. So I know my axis of symmetry is at x equals 4. Okay, we know that. So the vertex is going to lie somewhere on that dashed line. So now I need to plug that in. So y would equal 4 squared minus 8 times 4 plus 20. Once again, you could type that straight into your calculator like I showed you with the example above, and you will get 4. So that means that my vertex is at 4, 4. Okay, so I'm going to come over to my graph, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got my vertex. There's my vertex. Now, A is positive, and when A is positive, the graph's going to open up. So I know the graph's going to go up. If A is negative, it would open down. Okay, so now I'm going to go to using my little trick to find my other points. I'm going to always write down my first 2 odd numbers. Once again, with this example, I'll write the third one down just to kind of show you the pattern. Okay, my A value and this problem is 1 as well. Okay, and then my vertical change. And you don't need to write the words above this little table like I did with the last one. This is your A, this is your vertical change. I've got 1 times 1 is 1, 3 times 1 is 3, 5 times 1 is 5. So once again, just multiply this times this, gives me my vertical change. So we have 1, 3, 5. Once again, this is not linear because we're going to go up by a different amount each time. The horizontal change is always 1, and I'm always going to move to the right. So I'm going to use these numbers. I'm going to come over to my graph. So the first thing I want to do is go up 1. So I go to my vertex, up 1. We always go to the right 1. Then I want to go up 3. So from the second point, not from the vertex, from the second point. 1, 2, 3 over 1. I can use the idea of symmetry to reflect those points over. If I wanted another point, I could go up 5, but I don't need it. These are the 5 points, so I can draw my parabola through my 5 points. Now I want to state the domain and range. So I'm going to write that down here below. I'm going to use D for domain, R for range. Domain is always going to be all real numbers. Always, always, always. Remember, that's our symbol for all real numbers. The range, this opens up, so it's going to be a greater than or equal to. Greater than or equal to. What's the y coordinate of the vertex? That's 4. So the range should be y is greater than or equal to 4. Okay.